Hello everyone, I'm Caia at the moment, volunteering with a bunch of organisations working out of the L'Auberge des Migrants and Help Refugees warehouse. I'm going to shave off all my hair to try and raise money, and I just wanted to let you all know a bit about the resources I was planning on buying with money you're hopefully all going to donate, and also why all those resources are so necessary. So to begin with, we're going to try and get 400 sleeping bags. These would cost £2,000, as well as 230 tents, which cost £1,840. And these items are consistently confiscated by the police, leaving men, women and children sleeping outside in the cold. Children are now so scared at the moment of the police taking away their tents and belongings that they've taken to burying them. We also want to try and get 1,000 emergency blankets. This is going to cost £150. And when organisations are unable to distribute tents, these provide menial shelter and protection from the elements, but they're also just better than nothing. We're also going to try and get 900 bin bags. This is going to cost £200. Because the kitchen is so often asked for bin bags when we distribute in the rain, because they're used by the guys as dry bags to keep their stuff dry. However, due to the cost of these, it's just been completely unsustainable for us to continue giving these out, and volunteers have found it really distressing just not having to deny people these items when all you want to do is give someone a bit of shelter from the rain and stop their backpacks from getting wet. So we're going to purchase big bags in large quantities so we're able to give these out on request when it's been raining. We also want to buy 3 tea urns. This will cost £570. Because with winter fast approaching, hot tea is an essential part of many distributions, and we would like to bring as much tea as possible because it's just so horrible running out of tea on a cold rainy day when people are so cold. And actually just these extra tea urns will allow us to make sure that everyone who wants tea can have some. Also hoping to get 30 smartphones. This will cost another £1,000. Smartphones are a really essential item because they give you the use of WhatsApp, Skype and other online communication services. So the guys who want to talk to their families abroad can do this without having to worry about how much it's going to cost per minute. Minors are going to be given priority with these phones. Because children as young as 12 are arriving in the jungle with no means of contacting their families back home or getting in touch with any local services that support and safeguard minors living in the jungle. We also want to get 1,000 socks. This costs £460 because the young men and all the people living in Calais, Dunkirk are suffering from, trench foot because the living conditions are just so inhospitable across the various camps. And having a clean, warm pair of socks makes life a little bit easier. Also want to get 20 Kurdish and Farsi dictionaries. This is going to cost £220 because there's such a strong desire for educational resources amongst the members of the Dunkirk community in particular. Because education is such an empowering thing, and even with a small supply of dictionaries we can make a huge difference in improving their English language skills. And already the guys, some of them speak 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 languages from all the countries they've travelled through across Europe, so they'll pick them up so quickly. We also want to get 20 picture dictionaries for the children. These will cost £140 because parents have requested picture dictionaries so they can help their children develop their English language skills, and they're also going to be used as teaching aids by the school bus project. Also hoping to get some benches and an extra table because these are just basic items that many of the organisations are lacking when they go into the field, and they'll be used to serve food, do arts and crafts activities, used for people providing legal advice. It just allows more people to access the different services if we have more tables and chairs. Also want to buy 10 footballs because everyone loves football, and just seeing the guys playing a game of football it's just they're so relaxed and they could be anywhere in the world, and each game just brings a little bit of light and laughter to all of our days. Also want to buy 900 adult diapers. These will cost £150. They're distributed by the Women's Centre because the women in the camp are often too scared to go to the bathroom at night, so they have to use nappies. Also want to get 30 pairs of thermal leggings specifically for the women. and this will cost £450. Because these items are so essential for keeping the women warm during the winter, especially when some of them are going to have to sleep outside. A little special item we want to get is an Instax camera and film, which will cost £200. This will be used as part of a new children's project, which me and a couple other volunteers are trying to set up. For safeguarding reasons, we cannot take pictures of the children. However, to produce immediate photographs of the children and allowing them to keep these photographs, these photo memories, will help build their individual identities, and identity is such a strong factor in building their resilience, so we're giving them the skills to cope in this really horrific environment. Also want to buy children's tables and chair sets, which will cost £450. These will be used by the School Bus Project and the New Kids Project to try and create a classroom environment in the camp. We've tried using the adult tables and the chairs we have available, but the children keep falling off and injuring themselves, so we really need some little mini ones for them. That gives us a total of £8,000 we need to raise, so please help.